April is Autism Awareness Month. Autism is not an illness and it's not a disease. Autism is a developmental condition often characterized by difficulty in communicating and forming relationships. It's sometimes known as an invisible disability because it's not easy to see that a person has the condition. Approximately 1 in 100 Australians have been diagnosed with autism. That's up to 250,000 people. One of these is my beautiful foster nephew, who when he became part of our extended family at age 6, he couldn't speak more than a couple of words, dress himself, or do any of the basics that boys his age could do. Now, a few years later, he has grown into such an amazing young man who can talk, read, write, play video games, dance, sing, and do so much more. I'm proud of you, Chicken Little. I dedicate this video to you. So I'm starting with the Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer to prime my face. And then following that up with the Stay Matte But Not Flat Liquid Foundation. And I am using a blender sponge to put that all over my face, but I'm putting more on one side than I am the other, just because the other side is going to be covered with that puzzle pattern. So as I said, I'm putting more on one side, so this side gets 2 layers. Then just so I don't waste whatever's left over, I'm just putting the rest of it on that left side of my face. Then I'm following that up with the Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation in Creamy Natural, and I'm just setting the left side of my face in preparation for the puzzle pattern that's coming up. Using a white eyeliner, I am just tracing the outlines of the puzzle pieces. I could have used a taupe or a skin colour, but I just used a white because that's what I had on hand. And basically I will let you watch me outline the puzzle. Taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Electric Blue, I'm going to pretty much use that as a base for the main puzzle piece, then blending that out with a paddle brush. It's pretty much a concealer brush. And then to set that, I am mixing 2 different colour blues. I will also do the bottom right hand. I was just having to think, your right, my left puzzle piece with that same colour blue. Cleaning that brush off, I'm now taking that electric blue pencil again, filling the puzzle piece directly underneath, blending that out with that concealer brush again. And now going in with the Street Style palette and taking the navy blue, and I'm using that in that puzzle piece. Taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, I'm going into the very next puzzle piece and then the very top puzzle piece and taking a yellow shadow. I didn't think this shadow was pigmented enough, so then I took some setting spray onto the brush and put some more in, and I thought that was a lot better. Then I went next to that top puzzle piece with that electric blue pencil and then with that navy shadow, and then to the remaining puzzle pieces with the milk pencil, blended them out with a concealer brush, and then went in with some red shadow. Unfortunately, the red wasn't to my liking, so I went into the NYX Primal Colours shadow in Hot Orange, and I thought it made it a lot brighter. Then I set my face with that same setting spray, and that stuff stank like alcohol. Onto the other side, taking the Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, that's basically going to be my primer. Back into that Street Style palette, I'm taking basically a champagne colour, and I'm putting that basically 3/4 away across. Then going into the Smoky palette, and it's a sort of taupe colour that I'm using in my crease, and then blending that out with a very fluffy blending brush. Then I'm taking a sort of navy colour and taking that out in the corner. Decided to take a fluffier brush, pack that on, and also blend it at the same time. Blending it out. Back into the Street Style palette, I'm taking this sort of blue-green. That's going to be sort of the middle transition-y kind of colour between the champagne and the navy. Blend it again. And at this stage I sort of added more to the colours, so a bit more of the champagne and a bit more of the blues, and I did a bit more off camera as well. So I'm sort of blending. I was enjoying the fact that I'd finally finished my eyes. Cleaned up a bit. Then I took the Full Coverage Concealer. I think it's in the lightest shade. I don't remember from memory. Cleaned up under my eyes and as much of the dark circles as I could. Back into the powder foundation and set that side of my face, and then added more to my eyes. Time for a winged liner, and it actually worked out, which I was very happy with. But then I had to add more concealer, so there we go. Brow time. Fastest brows in the West. Now, taking the Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean, time to outline those puzzle pieces. To bronze up my face, I'll be using the High Definition blush in Nude. And then I'll be using the high definition blush in amber just on the tops of my cheeks. And then time to add a little bit of glow. Mascara, I used the Zazazu Fibre Infused Mascara, so it adds a bit of volume to your lashes. On the puzzle side, I also went in with a blue eyeliner on my waterline, and then I went in with some extra shadow on that puzzle piece. I then went around the edges of those puzzle pieces with that Black Bean Jumbo Eye Pencil. Now onto lips. For that natural side, I used the Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in Tea and Cookies. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope it's inspired you to see autism in a different way. So until next time, take care. Bye!